Hi, thanks for joining me again. This is Jackie from White Raven Creatives on Vancouver Island. We are going to make a envelope layered file folder, and we're going to go with the Queen of Hearts as a bit of a Valentine. And the Tea Time digitals from Dreams, etc. And another kit that I have, and I'm not really sure who it's from, but it's another Alice theme. So what we're going to do today is just talk about supplies and setting up a foundation pages. So what you're going to need is your digitals, or whatever you're going to require to cover the pages in the envelopes. And then you're going to, of course, need the other things like glue and whatnot, and ephemera. And then we are going to use things like lace and doilies and ribbon, and little bits of bling, whatever you want to put on there, from buttons to beads to pearls to old safety pins, whatever your heart desires. And you'll get a feeling for that as you go, but start collecting up the little bits that you need for now. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm in focus here and in the frame. So I'm using tacky glue because it's cheap and I have it. And there's a lot of gluing going on here. There's other glue that's good if you have it. It's always a good glue, and that's the Tim Holtz Collage Medium. I'm going to turn this little light on here just to see if that makes any difference. So, anyway, Collage Medium works. It'll glue everything. Whatever you want to glue on to anything. Basically, everything to anything. It's great. A little pricey, but does the job. So, then, like I say, laces and trim. I've got some real pretty stuff. I'll probably use that. And I've got quite a bit of this embroidered lace. And then I just got this package. So if you want me to link that, it's a heck of a deal. It's a gross grain ribbon. And there's like, I don't know, 40 colors in there, at least. And it's only, maybe, just over 1/4 inch, I would guess, whatever your baby finger is. My baby finger is. Anyway, so let's get started and do some base pages, or get the idea together as to what we're going to need to do to get the base pages started, and that will get things rolling. So the first thing you're going to need is a file folder. This one is a 14.5 by 9. So in Canada we call that legal size file. Legal size, let's see, file folders, yeah, legal size, with the 3 tabs. And excuse me, 3 tabs. You're going to want it with the tab on the side. Whether you want to do it on that side or that side, that's up to you. I'm going to do it on that side so that it's at the back. I'm also going to do it that way because I'm going to make a little booklet that's going to go in to here, and I'll be able to get into it from that side. So you're going to need a page that you're going to use to cover the entire back. And I will probably, well, I will choose something like that, and maybe I'll print it again for over here. But I'm thinking something like that. That's not big enough. Okay, so you need a paper that you're going to use to cover your back, your inside. And then that's actually going to get folded over like that. And then we're going to take a stack of envelopes, old or new, whatever, but in various sizes and shapes. So these are the ones I've selected from, I don't know, what is that, maybe 5-inch square? Let me measure that. I'm not great at measuring. Oh, my goodness, 6.5, just over 6.5. Another one, 4.5 by 6.5. This one's got a window. This one's 5 by 8. There's a CD envelope. There's another one that's 3.5, just over 3 3/4 by 8.5. This one is 5 by 7 and 4 by 9.5. So like I say, just get a variety of envelopes. You're going to need to make sure that they haven't, if they've been opened this way, we may be able to do something, but I am preferring to just get an envelope that has been opened through the flap. If you are careful, you can usually open that enough to make that still usable. So they all have to have the flap on them. So like I say, you can use old envelopes or new envelopes. I think these are all old. There's another one. So we can straighten that up and we'll use that. Here's another one. Doesn't matter what colors they are. Just have a variety. Now the only thing you need to make sure is that they're not wider than our file folder is going when it's folded in half. If they're longer, it doesn't matter because we can just take it off. We can cut it off, but I don't think any of these are... Oh, that one is just a titch. And when you might need to worry about that and just cut this off and shorten it. So that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is basically arrange these from either side with the flaps. I'm going to put one like this, for example, and I'm going to stack another one like maybe like that. Maybe I'll put this one down here, and then this one like that. So we're going to organize those in a way that when these pages are decorated, they're all going to be showing at different heights and pattern widths across the front of our booklet. So like I say, some of them I've got one way coming from this side, and others I have coming from this side. And then, this one. This is going to be my focal point one. So I'm going to put a real neat picture of Alice, or the Queen of Hearts, in there. Something like... where did I have it? Something like this. This is not the one I'm going to use, but I just want to show you when it's an envelope pocket. This is going to be my focal point. So I'm going to have a picture like that I want as my main. So if you have CD cases, think about that. They also have these window pockets as well. So we can cover those up, or we can make those as a window again. And put a picture in behind. So I'm going to just get these together as how I want them, and then I'll come back and show you what I've got. Okay, so first thing you want to do is fold your file folder. If you have only regular size file folder, this is the legal. If you have a regular standard one, it's going to be I think about 2 inches shorter. So that means if you fold it, you're just going to be an inch shorter on each side, right? An inch shorter here, an inch shorter here. So your book will be a little skinnier than mine, which is nice. So, and if you want a shorter one, just take a regular size file folder and cut some off of this side, so you have a narrower book. Because, like I say, this one is 14, so this is going to be 7.5 wide by the time we're done. So anyway, take your file folder, fold it in half. I'm going to leave the tab at the top with an opening on this side because I'm going to make a booklet. Take it and fold it in half, making sure your bottom is straight, and press it down with a bone folder if you have one. I'm going to find a piece of paper to cover this, and I'm not too concerned if it doesn't cover the entire page. I don't mind if there's a little bit of gaps around the edges, because I can add decorations and whatnot to fix that or cover that up if I feel like want to. So let me get a base on here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I was just about to put that glue on, and then I realized that I don't want to put that on until I've got my envelopes on. So I've got the envelopes in the order that I want them, so I'm going to just glue those on, starting from the reverse. So I'm going to just get into the pile here on the left and start putting the pages down. So you will take, I've got 3 on that side and 3 on that side, so it doesn't really matter. So what I want to do is get the first one down to the edge, and just glue that onto there. Then go from your other side, and if it's a little long, just cut a piece off so that that fits, and put that down on top. Oh, there. Now if we move that down, if I go right to the bottom, I'm going to, after these are all covered, some of these are going to be pockets from the top, and some will be pockets from the side. And I will decide once I've got my pockets in place. So just again, go from left and right and get all your edges glued. All your flaps, and then put them, so that one's going to go down, that one's going to go down, this one, so I'm going to place this where I think that would look nice. I might go up top, again on the edge. Now I know some people it doesn't, does it really matter if I stick that down first? Yeah, let's stick this down first. And so this one has to be stuck down. And it's the back of the back that you're going to want. And so that will go. Now we're going to cover that up as well. So you can stick that down right on there if you want to. And have them flop like that. Just got to make sure that you've got enough of your envelope out so that it will flap over, because you're going to start building up some. Don't worry about stuff like that. That'll all fix in a second. We're going to cover all that up, so don't get too worried about it, but just get your envelopes down. And onto your pages. So I got 3 on this side. And now on this side, I'm going to just put a little more glue on there. So I have to look at them and think, okay, if that's going there, that's going there. I could have maybe pulled this one up a little higher. Maybe I'll cut more off of this one. That's going there, that's going there. So this one is going to come here on this side. I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to put this. I think I might have enough. No, let's put this one way up here. And you don't have to go left, right, left, right. You can put 2 on the one side if you want, 3 on the one side, whatever you want. And then this guy. So that's how that's going to end up. So I'm going to glue those down, and I'll show you where we're at next. Okay, so I have now got all my envelopes glued on. So basically, if you're going to take your envelopes that are on the side and stack them all together with the flaps, and then organize them the way you want them, and then take that stack and start gluing those down from that edge onto the front, and then you'll do this one, and the same with this side. Now don't worry if you you got an envelope that you really want to put in there and you haven't put it in with the stack. That, you know, that's all going to get glued under here. If you have to put one on top here like this, on top of the envelope, don't worry about it, because we're going to cover it up. It's all going to get covered up. So just make sure you've got a variety of envelopes stacked in here, variety of lengths and heights and widths are all on here, so I'm not even going to use that one. And then in the end you've got it looking like that. So as and these are all going to be different color pages, so they're all going to open like this with different flaps and folds. Now that piece of paper I'm going to put on here. So that's been cut just to fit right to there and right to that side. So I'm going to just squish that all into there. And like I say, we can decorate that up as well. But for now, that's what I'm going to do. So you'll see when you've got all your pages, your envelopes attached to your pages on your left and your right side, that they will then like I say, the important thing is making sure that you allow enough space here, so when it builds up, because you're getting a few layers in there, so it's got to be able to flip over. right? So this is what I ended up with. And then I can start to fold these in however I like. All right, so the next thing will be to decorate these pages and to decorate the inside pages, to make a booklet, and put something on the back. So I'm going to get that all together. And now that you have your foundation and your supplies gathered, get this part together, and then we'll come back for part 2. Thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing, subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when I post other videos. Alrighty. Thanks again, and see you soon.